Have you been spending too much money at the pump lately? Gas prices are hitting record highs almost daily, causing financial pain at the pump for millions. What if we told you there was a way to save money on gas, drive farther, and protect the planet with one simple solution? Introducing Fuel Factor X.
Before FFX, I fill my tank every week, which is 4 times a month. But since I started using FFX, I fill my tank twice a month. So FFX is saving me about 25,000 naira every month. Imagine I use it for the year. I'm going to be saving about 300,000 naira.
For more than 25 years, FFX has been used in large mining companies to improve fuel economy, prolong engine life, enhance performance, and reduce harmful emissions. For the first time ever, it's available to the general public in single-use foil packets and 4-ounce bottles exclusively through My Daily Choice. FFX is a highly concentrated and advanced fuel treatment. Other products may have 1 or 2 of our components, but none have all of them. Backed by an award-winning chemistry and thousands of tests, FFX can be used in any combustible engine, gas or diesel, trucks, cars, boats, ATVs, RVs, heavy equipment, and more.
Because I'm a facility manager and hotel manager too, I manage hotels. So one of our main products and what takes money away from us is actually the issue of diesel. So when he now says something concerning diesel, that's something that can save me money, of course I will be interested. And I'm a very practical person. You tell me that this thing can work. The first thing I will do is to test you out. Is it a fact or something? So I collected the first product and I put time into it and began to measure it. So what got me again now the first time to come and buy was that one of the facilities that I manage saved me. We have 3,000 liters of diesel, and I bought for these 3,000 liters. We were able to save 550 liters of diesel on that particular product. So this product is real.
Getting the most of FFX is easy. Use 1/4 ounce to treat up to 20 gallons. Double dose your first 2 to 3 treatments. Use FFX every time you fill up. Enjoy the benefits. Good for your bank account, good for your engine, and good for the planet.
Wow, I can't believe it. You can see my tank is just cut out from full tank. From Ilorin to Ibadan used to be half tank, but now I use quarter. So the treatment works like mad. I'm impressed. I'll buy more, definitely.
The diesel I was supposed to use for like 3 days was taking me almost a week handling.
Are you serious?
Almost a week.
Don't add salt and pepper. Or just tell us. No, yeah, because some people find it hard to believe. Just tell us the truth. Yes. Something you normally use 3 days lasted
3 days
about.
Was taking me almost 5 days. That is why I'm saying a week handling. 5 days.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's like the consumption was not that much. When I come to gauge, the diesel was still there. And we have been...
Okay, you were gauging to be sure whether...
Yes, to be sure whether the diesel is working. Mm-hmm. So the diesel was still there and we're using the gem. So the difference was much.
Chris Robinson here, just sharing with you today the benefits of Fuel Factor X. And I get asked all the time, Chris, what does it work in? It works in everything. So I figure there's no better way than just take you on a tour with me around Southeast Idaho today as I fuel some of my construction equipment and farming equipment and things that I use in my daily life. So first, this is a 2020 Dodge. I'm actually just going to squeeze in a half an ounce. It's about a 40-gallon tank. That much right there's a half an ounce. I just dump it in. Set the bottle here, grab my fuel nozzle. I'm going to jump on this side and get her started. Now, while that's filling up, I just want to point out this is a 2020 Dodge. It does have the diesel exhaust fluid. It will improve your fuel economy. With the DEF, it will reduce the amount of DEF because this product actually reduces your emissions by almost a third. Therefore, burning your fuel more efficiently and your diesel regen system will run a lot less. Now this truck here is 2012. It does not have the diesel exhaust fluid. It's an older farm truck, and yes, it works in older trucks as well. This is a Gale RS 634-foot high reach telehandler forklift. Yep, FFX works in it as well. Dump some in there. Fill her up. Now, one thing I want to point out, you can treat your bulk tanks. So if you have a farm with bulk tanks or even a tank on your truck like this, you can just treat your bulk tanks. We do sell bulk, so you can buy it by drums or you can buy it by little 4-ounce bottles or everything in between. So again, works on everything, construction equipment, farming, everything. Stay tuned. I get asked a lot if it works in gas, diesel. It does. It works in gasoline. It's actually a 2019 Ford F-150 EcoBoost. Same thing, same treatment. Just dump it in, fill her up. Massey Ferguson rotary swather. Yep, works in it too. Even works in all the toys. Blair's Razor. This is a Kia Stinger sports car. It actually requires high octane fuel, but you don't have to buy the high octane anymore, so you can save 50 cents a gallon by dropping back down to 87. We also have these single dose packs. You just rip the top off, squirt it in. Kubota track skid loader. Yep. So as we wrap up here, and I put it in my case tractor, I've been using this product for over 14 years, treated millions of gallons, millions of dollars worth of fuel, and saved hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now you have this information. Why would you ever pay full price for gas or diesel again?
As you said, I own a tire and automotive center. I've owned it since 1984. In 2008, one of my friends came to me and said, Dale, I got a fuel additive that I'd really like you to try, and I think you can sell to your customers. And, you know, I was a little reluctant at the beginning because, you know, I've seen a lot of fuel additives and most of them didn't do what I thought they should do. But he's my friend, so I said, all right, I'll try it. Well, before I was going to let my customers see it or use it, I was going to use it myself. So I put it in my truck. And in a period of 4 tankfuls of fuel, I went from 16 point.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's call. Thank you for connecting with us on tonight's business presentation. We are excited. I'm sure you are already excited with the few videos that we've played. I already see a hand up. Kindly lower your hand. We're going to be running through our presentation in 2 segments. I'm going to be inviting a very seasoned leader, you know, one of our top leaders in the house. He has very vast experience when it comes to business analysis. He's actually a quality health and systems management auditor. I hope I didn't mix those things up. He's Mr. Caleb, and he'll be taking us through the product. So please pay rapt attention. This is going to be tremendous value for your time. So without wasting any further time, Mr. Caleb, kindly share your screen and take us through the first half of the presentation. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you so much, Coach Josh, for this opportunity. Thank you also, everyone, for taking time out to be with us this evening. We really appreciate it, and we promise that we are going to maximize the time that we have here and give you. So, just I'm sure I'm not talking to myself. Please, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Am I audible? Can you guys hear me? So usually
yes,
would have been things. We will ask for people to drop in where you're connecting from and all of that, but because we are a little bit behind schedule, I may not do that today, but we appreciate everyone for connecting this evening. Wherever you are in Nigeria, north, east, west, south, we thank you. All right. What we're going to be discussing over the next few minutes is something that has gotten a lot of Nigerians excited. Over the past few weeks, we've been privileged to be the custodians of this information, sharing it across the nation and even outside the nation. And the experience we get every time you share it with people is, they are blown away. And it's like, this is too good to be true. Is this real? And like, yes, it's real. It's real. And you see testimonials, people try it and they're like, my God, thank God for such, a product. Thank God for such an invention. Thank God for something that will finally give people a little bit of relief. Earlier today, I was, one of my friends posted something on his status, and he said it seems like a lot of fuel attendants nowadays are using people to catch crews. That every time you drive into the filling station, they ask you, Organa, fill up, knowing that you probably cannot afford a fill up, because right now, very few people can actually afford to fill up their tanks because of the crazy cost of fuel right now. But we have good news. We have something that is helping a lot of people to save their money on petrol, diesel, kerosene, and even cooking gas. And in a few minutes, we're going to be rolling that out to everyone. So I want to encourage you to pay rapt attention as I take you through this journey over the next few minutes. Once again, my name is Caleb. Thank you, Coach Josh, for this opportunity. So what is Fuel Factor X? The thing that has gotten millions of people all over the world and now is getting a lot of, Nigerians excited. It's an advanced problem for us in Nigeria. It is helping people to save between 25 to 40% on their fuel cost by reducing the fuel consumption of their engines, both their cars, their generators, and for people using cooking gas, it is reducing the consumption, thereby extending the life of the cooking gas. And I'm going to be explaining to you how that works over the next few minutes. But we just want to give you a little bit of history and background, because Fuel Factor X is not a new product. Anytime we talk about it, people are like, are you sure? Does it work? People probably have the mindset that this thing was hurriedly developed because of the recent spike in fuel costs, but that's not the case. Fuel Factor X is something that has been in existence for over 30 years, all right? And at the beginning, it was strictly for large corporations, mining companies, manufacturing companies that have very large operations. And it was created for them for a few reasons, basically. One, because of the critical equipment that they use. They cannot afford their equipment to break down. And so their equipment must be in top shape continually, because a 1 hour breakdown is very costly, all right? So they needed something that will ensure their engines are working perfectly well, cleaning out their engines, ensuring their engines are working at optimum performance. And also because of the large energy requirements for these companies, they also needed something that could help them reduce the consumption of the fuels that they use. And so Fuel Factor X was developed for that purpose. But it was available in only these quantities you are seeing on the screen. And the average man cannot go and buy a whole drum of it, because he doesn't even need a whole drum. I mean, it will take him years to finish it because his fuel consumption is not that high. And so that's how it was for many years, until more recently, where FFX was then now made available in retail quantities, where the average guy like you and I can put it into our car, into our generators at home, and also enjoy what these companies have been enjoying for many years. So it's an American company, was developed in the United States of America, but now it has been made available all around the world. The amazing thing about FFX is, like I said, it's not a fluke product that somebody just created to say, let's take advantage of this recent hike in fuel prices. No, since it has been developed, over 2.5 billion miles have been tracked, meaning they have been monitoring the application, the use, and efficacy of the product. And 2.5 billion miles used in vehicles have been tracked, and over 65 million hours of use as well has been tracked and monitored, and it has been proven to deliver all of the benefits that we say it delivers here. There's technical information, the safety information, all of those things are available for the more technical people who may want to review those things. But you see, the science behind the FFX product is something that was actually developed by these two gentlemen you have on the screen here, and they won a Nobel Prize in 1973 for developing this science, the organometallic chemistry behind one of the ingredients that actually helps to prolong the burn of your fuel, thus helping you reduce fuel consumption in your engine. So the benefits of this product to every one of us here, in a nutshell, are basically four things. Number one, any engine that has FFX inside it, what you would see is that the lifespan of that engine is prolonged and wear and tear of that engine is reduced significantly because the engine is cleaner. A lot of the carbon residue and things that usually build up all around the engine, clogging up injectors and all of that, are cleaned out of the system. There is less friction because of the lubricants that are contained inside the FFX product. And so your engine works better and will work for much longer, and you would experience less breakdown of your engine. The second benefit of FFX is that it increases fuel economy, meaning that if 50 liters could have taken you for 50 hours, for example, you start to see that the same 50 liters, now that FFX has been added to it, is now taking you for about 65, 70 hours. And so you are getting more mileage, more hours for the same fuel because now you have FFX inside it, all right? Then it reduces harmful emissions, all right? Because of incomplete combustion in your of your fuels, usually a lot of pollutants are released. You see a lot of engines releasing that harmful exhaust and smoke. That is reduced with any engine that has FFX inside. And finally, FFX also helps to improve the performance and the horsepower of your engine. If you have a car or generator that is not firing properly, when you put FFX inside, you see that it starts to fire excellently well. So these are the benefits of FFX that we have inside here. And these are not just things that we are saying. We have practical results, testimonials, people who have used this, not just in Nigeria, in the US, in different nations. And like I said, it's not something that was just developed yesterday, all right? So why does FFX do this? Because people will ask, okay, what's inside it? How come this product is able to achieve this for people? There are a number of things inside the Fuel Factor X product. Number one is what we call the organometallic compound. And basically, it's a catalyst that helps to ignite your fuel, whether it's petrol, diesel, or it's cooking gas. It ignites it at a lower temperature, so it provides a longer and a more complete burn of your fuel. That is why that same amount of fuel now lasts you much longer, and it now reduces the emissions at the same time, all right? Then it has lubricants that helps to lubricate the different parts of your fuel system and engine, reducing friction and reducing the wear of the engine. It also has detergents that helps to clean out your injector systems. And so a lot of cars, because of impurity of the fuel that you bought, you start to see that your injectors are getting blocked, and so it's not firing properly. With FFX inside, it clears all of that immediately, and several people have attested to this. It has polymerization retardants as well that reduces solids from forming in your fuel tank. It has rust and corrosion inhibitors that prevents the tank from rusting. It has demulsifiers that helps to separate water from fuel in case you buy adulterated fuel, and then fuel stabilizers that also helps to keep your fuel from breaking down. If you actually keep fuel for a long period of time, your fuel, diesel, petrol, they have a shelf life. That of diesel is even much shorter. And so for large organizations that store their fuel in very large quantities, a lot of them need FFX, and they use FFX to help to preserve the quality of their fuel for a much longer period of time. All right. So FFX is an amazing product. And we are aware that there are a lot of injectors and cleaners and all of that in the market, but FFX is not another fuel injector cleaner and all of that. No, before you can get what is inside FFX, you would probably need to buy 6, 7, 8 different products and use them together. And that's if it will not end up, costing you so much more. I remember on Saturday, I was speaking to a group of people in church, and they were asking me questions. They had seen me talk about it, so they were asking me, and I was educating them about FFX. And one woman, big woman, walked in, and she said, is it injector? Please don't buy these things, though. It will damage your engine. And everybody told her, Ma, calm down. This one is good. And, I was able to explain that this is not your regular fuel injector cleaner. She had some bad experience with one injector that she put into her expensive car, and it's just messed up her whole engine. FFX is on a whole different level. There is no engine that FFX goes into that the only effect, like I tell people, is that FFX will improve the performance of your engine. That's the only effect. It will make it better. It will sound better. It will last longer, and it will have better horsepower. All right. So FFX is like a superfood for your engine. No other product on the market at the moment can deliver the same result that FFX will deliver to you. And so who is it for? It's for everybody, whether it's car users, the trailers, lorries, trucks, generators, both for petrol, for diesel, for cooking gas. Every combustible engine needs FFX inside it to ensure that your engine is working properly and to ensure that you are reducing the fuel consumption. 29th of May, when the amazing announcement was made that subsidy is gone, just like that, Nigerians have been plunged into untold hardship. Companies that used to spend maybe 200,000 naira in a month on fuel, all of a sudden we're spending 500, 550. Just like that, 600. And income has not increased. Individuals, a lot of us on this call here, your car, how much you used to fill up before, but all of a sudden it has gone up. People stopped driving. A lot of people started walking. People who use public transportation went up. It was crazy for everybody. But with FFX, while you may not be able to get back to 250 that we were buying before, 200, you can reduce what you are buying by using FFX because it is saving you between 25 to 40% of your fuel consumption. So for example, there was a video that we just saw. I was so happy when I saw that guy sharing his testimony. A driver, a long distance driver, interstate traveler that travels Lagos, Abuja, he usually now, because of the hike in fuel price, he needs 75,000 naira of fuel, petrol, to travel from Lagos to Abuja. But thank God somebody told him about Fuel Factor X, and he put it into his car, and whereas he normally would spend 75, he spent only 60,000 naira. And by the time he finished his trip, his reserve light was not yet on, meaning he still had fuel in his vehicle. That's mind-blowing. So imagine, and to achieve that, he probably did not spend more than about 5,000 naira at most, 5 on FFX. And so he's saving at least 9 to 10,000 naira per trip every day. If he does that for 30 days and saves 10,000 naira each day, that driver has saved himself 300,000 naira in that month. Even if he doesn't travel every day, if he travels for 20 days, 200,000 naira for a driver, additional income that he would have spent if nobody told him about FFX. That is why for me, as much as very soon we are going to be seeing how a lot of people are making money through this, but out of mercy and, will I call it, a kind heart and human face, you must tell people about FFX because people are struggling. Just yesterday, my wife and I went to visit a close friend of ours who was attacked in her house. She was picked up in her compound by armed robbers as she drove in, taken out and, beat up, emptied her account. Thank God they didn't kill her. And I was like, I've not heard about this in Port Harcourt for a while. You know what's going on. And no, they just told me that, look, it's in recent times, in the last few weeks, this has been happening because people are under financial pressure. There's no money. And so if you can share the information with somebody and give them a little respite from this pressure of high fuel cost, you don't know what you will be doing to them. All right, so let's move on quickly. So how do you apply FFX into your engine? How do you use it? Basically, you can apply it directly into the tank of the car or your generator before you add your fuel, or you can apply it into your storage keg or your tank, you know, before it goes into the generator. Anyone is fine. For those who are applying it directly into your car tank, it is advised that you add the FFX before you fill up, so that as you're filling up, the fuel washes down the FFX product directly into your tank, and then it can mix and take effect. Okay, so how much do you use? Do you use the entire sachet or bottle? 1 ml of FFX treats 10 ml of your fuel. That's the standard dose. So for example, if you have a tank that is 80 liters, 8 ml of FFX is needed to treat that 80-liter tank when it's full. That's the standard dose. But there's what we call a double dose. So you just double it. So instead of using 8 ml to treat that 80-liter tank, you're going to double it. You will now be using 16 ml. So the double dose is 1 ml to 5 liters, as against the standard dose of 1 ml to 10 liters. Now, for your cars, you are required to double dose your first 3 tanks. I was talking to somebody today, and he said, yeah, they bought 10 liters of fuel into their car to try and test the FFX. I said, no, I told you it won't work that way. FFX will need time to work through your fuel system and your engine, and 10 liters will finish in no time. And so you will say nothing happened. So you should actually fill up your tank and then apply the required FFX. Now, for some people who say, oh, we can't fill up, what it will mean is that it will take a much longer time before the full result of FFX will be able to kick in your tank, because you are supposed to fill up to double dose your first 3 tanks, meaning that if you use if you just fill your tank halfway, instead of double dosing 3 tanks, you will need to double dose 6 times, because you're doing only halfway. All right, now of course different engines will respond at different rates depending on the state of your engine. Now for your generators, you should double dose about your first 5 tanks. That's how it works. Now, as we bring this to a wrap on the product segment, there's what we call the 7-tank challenge, because Nigerians, we like everything quick, quick, quick. God is teaching us patience, and we shall learn it, you know. But FFX is not magic, it's science, okay? The product needs to work through your engine, tuning it up, cleaning it up, and then you will start to see the full result. So we encourage people actually to do what we call the 7-tank challenge, to consistently use FFX at least 7 times before you come to any conclusion about whether it is working or not, because guaranteed, everybody that does this and sticks with this, you will begin to see your results a lot of times before the 7th time. Now, some people will say, it's too long. The question I always ask is, how many more times are you likely going to fuel your car? Limitless, until that car breaks down and you buy another one and you keep fueling it. How many more times do you fuel your generator? Limitless. You will keep fueling it. So if you're going to fuel in the next 1 year, say maybe 50 times, and all you're required to do is probably 5 or 7, 3 to 5 on the double dose, and then continue a few more times before you see your full result. Doesn't it make sense to do that? And then you have tremendous savings for the lifetime of that engine using FFX. And so what happens with the tank challenge. If you look at the bottom right of the screen there, you will see different lines like a graph. The first line, which is the light blue line, shows an engine that begins to respond to FFX immediately. And so you start to notice the fuel economy almost immediately as you start using FFX, until it gets to a point where the engine has reached the optimum efficiency and then it plateaus. The next one is the golden line there. For such engines, you notice a sharp increase at first, but then there's a slight decrease again. It goes down a bit and then it starts to pick up until it reaches optimum efficiency, just like the first one. The other line there, which is like the greenish line, it is slow at first. And so you, at the first few times, you do not even see any difference. And then after a few times, probably by the third, fourth time of using it, it starts to pick up. And then it gets to where all the others are. And the last one, which is the pinkish lilac line there, you see that as you start using FFX, you even notice a slight decrease, meaning it looks like you're even using more fuel than you were using before. And then all of a sudden, it picks up and reaches optimum efficiency. This is why the 7-tank challenge is important. So we are not doing magic here. This is not the more you look, the less you see. No, this is stay consistent with it just for a few times and you would definitely see the results. There's this American guy who shared his testimony. You know, he filled up his tank. He wanted to prove it, put FFX inside it and went on a long trip. First day, no. Next day, he came back, filled up his tank again, used FFX, went on a trip. There was a very tiny difference, but nothing too significant. Third day, he put FFX again, went on the trip, and then he started noticing a more significant difference. By the fourth day, or I think it was the fifth day, he noticed a very great improvement. At the time he started without FFX, his miles per gallon on his car was about 20 or 21. By the 6th, 7th time, his miles per gallon on that car was, I think, about 26, 27, 28 already. All right, so that's, I mean, already up to a 30% increase in fuel economy. So that's what the 7-tank challenge is all about. This is a testimony of a university in Nigeria here, one of the top private universities in Nigeria, who actually decided to prove FFX. And so their maintenance department decided to do a study on it. And they were consuming 3,000 liters every day. But after using FFX, they noticed that their consumption reduced to 2,232, thus saving them 768 liters daily. In a month, 23,000 liters of fuel. Do you know how much savings that is? Depending on the amount, the price of diesel that they are buying, this comes to between 14 to 16 million naira that they have saved in a month. And guess what? To treat this volume of fuel, at most, because of time, I'm just summarizing it, at most, they are spending somewhere between 2 to 3 million naira. And so if they are saving, let's even say they're spending 4 million naira. If they're saving 16 million and they're spending 4 million in a month, they have a net savings of about 12 million naira. Tell me the organization that you tell them, please, we want to dash you 12 million naira every month. They will love you forever. And there are several other people who have these testimonies. And so FFX comes to us in Nigeria in these 2 packs that you can see on the screen here. The 4 pack, which is the sachet on the left, this is a 10 mil volume, 10 mil. Okay, that's the volume of the product that is inside that. And this retails for 6,000 naira. And so this 10 mil, if you remember the dose, 1 mil is to 10 liters. That means this 10 mil treats 100 liters at standard dose and 50 liters at double dose. Now, the bottle on the right is a 120 ml bottle. It contains 120 mils of the product, meaning at standard dose, it treats 1,200 liters and double dose 600 liters. Now, somebody may look at this and say, whoa, 6,000 naira, 65,000 naira, it's too much. That is why we tell people that you can get it at wholesale, which is much cheaper. These are the wholesale prices on your screen here, all right, starting from 16 sachets, which is approximately 58,000 naira. If you do the math, that brings it to just almost 3,700 per sachet. So why buy it at 6,000 naira when you can get it at 3,600? Every organization and person that hears this, they say, oh, wow, how can I get it at wholesale? And then we'll show you how to get it at wholesale, and you can start using it effectively, cheap, and you're having maximum savings. So there are several wholesale packs here: the 16 sachet pack, 36 sachet pack. There's a pack that has 20 sachets with one bottle, and so on and so forth. All this information will be made available to you once you need it. And so at this point, we're going to be switching into the next segment of this presentation. And you see, there are two ways to benefit from what you have heard here. For some people, you may be a hotel owner, hotel manager, the owner of a company, hospital, and your major aim is, look, I've been spending too much on diesel and petrol. I need to cut it down. And just like this university, you have seen how you can achieve a lot of savings this year, and you're ready to come on board. For such organizations, we tell them you can create a customer account with the company, and once you create that customer account, immediately that gives you access to the wholesale prices, and you can get your product direct from the company. However, there are some people that the moment they see something that can solve people's problems, the only thing that is on their mind is opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. If I can solve problems for many people, I will make a lot of money. This morning, somebody just sent me a message. He said, Mr. Caleb, I've seen that presentation. I've been at work offshore. I just came back. I went through the presentation. I need to become a distributor today. I said, okay, do you have questions? He said, I don't have questions. I understand everything. I need to become a distributor now. How can I do it? I said, okay, I'll send you a link. I'll send you account details to pay. He said, fantastic. Send it to me. He has already done his process. For such people, they see value. And the moment they see this, they're like, okay, we have how many million organizations in Nigeria? We have how many million cars? We have how many million people that are buying fuel and diesel? I have something that can solve their problem. If I can position myself here very quickly, I think I stand to make millions of naira. For such people, you can create an affiliate account with the company such that as you now start to represent the company's interest by promoting it to the people in your circle of influence and all around, you stand to make a lot of money. But to explain to you how that will happen, I'm not going to be doing that. There's somebody who is on the call here today who I respect a lot. One of the reasons I respect him a lot is that the first time we met was about 10 years ago. Both of us were just ordinary, normal people. And he's probably not somebody that was born into affluence and wealth, but he's somebody that is so sharp, diligent, hardworking, and forward-thinking that in only a few years, he has used opportunities to change his story and has helped several other people to establish themselves financially. He's one of the top leaders promoting this in Nigeria. He has made a lot of money as well doing this, and he's in the perfect position to show you how you can do the same for yourself. And so if you're interested in making some millions of naira extra this year, I would enjoy you to pay rapt attention as I welcome Mr. Rufus to take us into the next segment over the next few minutes. Over to you, Mr. Rufus.
Wow, wow, wow. I'm completely blown away tonight. In fact, I've learned so much. I feel like signing up all over again. I think, Caleb, you need to send me your link to sign up again. Guys, if you're excited to be on this call tonight, I need some fire emojis. Fire emoji on the chat box. Move into the chat box right now if you're excited with the information you've heard so far by our amazing, dynamic, prolific, awesome, magnificent guy. He's a guy I respect so much. Like he rightly said, I met this guy a couple of years ago, and I've learned so much in recent time. Connecting with him has been a blessing. connecting with all the amazing leaders here has been a blessing. I'm so excited tonight simply because we have an opportunity that is spreading like Wi-Fi. We have an opportunity that is currently changing life, touching people's lives. Many of us came across this just a couple of weeks ago, and we are already getting results. One of our leaders on the call tonight, Coach Josh, came on board on the 7th. I think he picked up his first product on the 7th of June, just last month. And before the end of June, he has earned close to over 2 million naira already, about $2,700 just by sharing this information with people. That is awesome. I always tell people that if the future belongs to those who see opportunity before its maturity. I'll take that again. The future belongs to those who see opportunity even before its maturity. I want you to type that on the chat box. Type it on the chat box. The future belongs to those who see opportunity before its maturity. I want to let you know that in the business world, what differentiates the rich from the poor is the fact that the wealthy profile solution to people's problems. I'm going to do a summary of this business presentation because you can't get it all in one Zoom meeting. It's something you need to go over and over and over, reviewing the comp plan until you get good at it or you understand it. Now, one of the principles of success in business is what I call commodity, community, and commission. I want somebody to type that on the chat box. Commodity, community, and commission. Now, why is it that the rich they keep amassing the wealth? It's simply because they have a commodity in the market. If you want to be wealthy, I was listening to a preacher just 2 days ago, and he was saying, enough with fasting and prayer. If you want to be wealthy, prayer will not take you there. If you want to be wealthy, fasting will not take you there. What take you in the journey of wealth is simply what we call having a product or services that you render to people. If you don't have a product in the market, guys, you are wasting your time. Indomie is a product. Coca-Cola is a product. These are commodity. These are values in the market. So what product do you have in the market? Now, there are two ways you can own a product in the market. Either you invent it or you locate it. Put it on a chat box. How do you get commodity? Either you invent or you locate it. Put it on the chat box. The first C in business is commodity. How do you get commodity? Is either you invent or you locate it. Now, if you don't have the intellectual know-how, you don't have the technical know-how to invent a commodity, you can locate it. In Nigeria, Mike Adenuga had the technical knowledge to invent Globalcom in the telecommunication company, in the telecommunication sector rather, and he was able to invent it. But our OBJ, the former president in Nigeria, he didn't have that technical knowledge, but what he did was he located MTN in South Africa and brought it to Nigeria. So if you can't invent a commodity, you can locate it. Now, identifying a problem is one of the steps to success. Identifying a problem is one of the steps to success. Step number 2 is what provides solution to people's problem. That's how you get paid. So once you have a commodity, My Daily Choice has done the job for you and I. We don't need to invent few factor X. Mr. Caleb have broken it down. We don't need to invent few factor X. We have just located a product that will provide solution to people's problems. So we are just like OBJ, we located it. So the step number 2 is what? Community. Think about the community around this product right now. In one second, just think about the number of schools that consume diesel. In 1 second, guy, think about the number of hospitals that burn diesel in thousands of liters, in millions of naira. In 1 second, just think about the number of Okada on the street, the number of tricycles on the street. Think about the number of vehicles on the street. In 1 second, think about the population of people who drive in and out of congregations in churches every single Sunday. This is your target audience. Guys, I've never seen a business whereby every human being on the street need my product. Every business carve out a particular niche, a particular target audience. This is the first time I'm connecting with a platform that has everyone, that connects me to everyone, everybody on the street. If you don't have a car, you jump on vehicles. If you don't have a car, rather you have a tricycle, you have a motorbike. Even if you're not mobile, you have a generator at home. You burn generator in your business. In your businesses, you use generator to generate energy for your business. If you don't have generator, my brothers, my sister, you have a cooking gas. You can't escape this product. Type it on the comment box. You can't escape FFX. It's so amazing. You cannot escape FFX. So I've talked about the commodity now. I've talked about what? The community. The community is huge. It is huge. The number of liters of petrol alone that we consume currently in Nigeria is about 40 million liters on petrol alone, daily consumption. I'm saying daily, every 24 hours. Because of time, maybe when next I have the opportunity to share my personal screen, I'm going to take you guys to what we call internet statistics. You see millions and billions of people that connect online on daily basis. So that's another community. That's another community. So what am I trying to say? The community is big. The commodity is available. Then let's talk about commission. I want you to type on the comment box, show me the money. Say, show me the money. Show me the money right now. Show me the money. It's time to talk about the commission. I've talked about the commodity. I've talked about the community. It's time to talk about the commission. Now, there are two ways you can sign up. Two ways you can sign up on this. This is the first time we're also coming across a platform that says registration is free. Guys, you don't pay a dime on My Daily Choice to register. Registration is free. Registration is free. So get back to whoever that's invited you to come and see this opportunity. Tell them, come and see something that has an amazing product, an amazing comp plan. So once you get the link from your sponsor, whoever has introduced this to you, click on the link, provide your information, voila, you've signed up, and you now have all the necessary tools to succeed. There are two things you can make in this life. Is either you make money or you make excuse. You can never make both. I repeat, is either you make money or you make excuse. You can never make both. Grab the link, sign up. It takes less than a minute to create your account. And once you have done that, we have two packages for you. Either you are coming in, the next slide, please. Either you are coming in as a customer or you are coming in as an affiliate. Either you want to be a customer or an affiliate. You are hearing about this information and all you could think about is just buying it for your personal use. You have not committed any crime. All good and fine. Go ahead and pick up your product. All you pay for on My Daily Choice platform is just for the product. The registration, like I said earlier, is absolutely free. So if you want to also push this business and make commission out of it, as a customer, you don't make commission, you only buy the product at a discount rate. But as an affiliate, you want to come on board as a partner, as a business partner. You've seen this as a massive opportunity and you want to be a business partner with My Daily Choice. We are saying you can come in as an affiliate. So once you've created your account, there are 8 different ways you earn. In my own understanding, on the screen, you are seeing 7 different ways, but there are actually 8 different ways you can earn. Please give me the entry packages, sir. Give me the entry packages first. Give me the entry packages. Awesome. So you can come in either as a builder or an executive. Either as a builder or an executive. Now, it will cost you just 58,000 Naira to pick up the builder package. And it comes with 16 sachets. 16 sachets. If you do your math, if you break it down, you're paying 58,000 and you are giving 16 sachets. That means it comes to you at about 3,500 Naira or thereabouts. You can do your math. And the retail price of this product is 6,000 Naira per sachet. That means you are getting it more or less like 3.5. You are selling for 6K and you are making 2.5 on each sachet. Multiply that by 16 sachets that was given to you. You should arrive at about 96,000 Naira. So which means at the point of retailing, your capital and your profit is back to your pocket. In fact, when I understood this comp plan, I felt like beating myself over and over and over again because so many of us have gotten ourselves affiliated with platforms where you pump in millions, pump in thousands of dollars. You don't get anything in return, no value, no commodity. you don't get anything in return. You might sleep on your bed and wake up the next morning, discover the website has disappeared, and you start your life all over. If care is not taken, you might even go back to your village. But this is a platform that says from day one, from your first transaction, your capital is back to your pocket. You've made massive profit. That is amazing. I need fire emoji on the chat box. Guys, I'm so elated tonight. I'm super elated. I'm super excited because I am fired up. We also have the executive pack, which is the most preferred option, the best offer the company gives to us. Executive pack comes in 2 packages. We have the one for 125K, and we also have the other option, which is 117K approximately. Now, if you pick up that of 117K, the company gives you 20 sachets and 2 60 ml bottles. If you sell it, you make your capital back, you make profit. Remember, if you are going for the executive, the wholesale price reduces to about 3,300 or thereabout. And you sell and you still make your profit. You still make your profit. Guys, that is awesome to me. Now, because of time, when you come in as a builder, the company says you can also refer other affiliates and earn. But when you refer as a builder, you are limiting yourself because, no, still go back to that slide, sir. I still need that same slide. Yeah, thank you. So as a builder, you are earning only 30% of the business volume attached to those you are bringing on board. So if I come in today, Rufus, I sign up as a builder, I bring in somebody who signs up as an executive, the company pays me 50%, rather 30% of the business volume. What do we mean by business volume? Builder pack carries 40 points. You can see it on the screen. Builder pack carries 40 points, while executive pack carries 90 points. We call them business volume. So for every builder package purchased in your structure, or your network, or your organization, you are generating money and points. Money and point. Please put that on the chat box so that it will sink in. For every business transaction, type money and point. Your focus in this business is money and point. You are interested in only 2 things: money and what? Point. Money and business volume. So all transactions that are going on in your team generates money for you, instant money and point. Awesome. Money and point. So for builder, you earn 40 points, then you also earn 30%. But if you come in as an executive, you are going to earn executive carries 90 BV, then you also earn 50% of your personal enrolled affiliates. Personally enrolled affiliates. On your first level, you earn 50%. On the second level, you earn 10%. On the third level, you earn 8%. On the fourth level, you earn 5%. Guys, I would rather live long to see my 4th generation, to enjoy the fruit of my labor, than to live short and earn only on my first level. If you understand that analogy, it is better to live long and enjoy the fruit of your labor to the 4th generation. Awesome. So as an executive, you earn to the 4th level, while builder, you only stop earning at your 1st generation. So would you rather be a builder or an executive? Would you rather be a builder or an executive? From this slide alone, I've done justice to the remaining ways to earn. I just want it to sink in. Would you rather be a builder or an executive? Type it on the chat box. Do you want to earn only on level 1, or you want to earn down to level 4 on your referral commission? Awesome. I believe everyone prefer executive. So let's move to the other way you earn. The first way you earn after you might have signed up is called the customer acquisition bonus. This is very simple and straightforward. You are talking to people, maybe corporate organization, big mining companies, drilling companies. You are talking to schools, hospitals, and they say, no, we want to have an account. Or you give them the option of buying the product directly from the company. What that means is they are not affiliates. They're not interested in doing network marketing, but they want to get the product at a cheaper rate. You create a customer account for them and they come on board as customers. So if they pick up executive pack, you make 50% of their business volume. Now, let me put it in money so that it will be so clear. For every executive, you make $36. $36. I believe that makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to use executive going forward. So if they pick up executive pack, either that of 117,000 or 125K, you are making $36. In Naira equivalent is about 28K. I don't know if that makes sense to you. For everyone that picks up executive pack in your team, you make 28,000. Guys, to me, that is huge. Because if I give myself a target of 10 signups every week, that is 280K. If you give yourself a target of 100 sign up every month, that is 2.8 million. That's huge. So the next one is called a jump start bonus. Jump start bonus or referral bonus or fast start bonus. Any language you give it is the same thing. Jump start bonus or fast start bonus. This is now for affiliate. Remember, the first one is for customer acquisition, customers that are coming in to get the product cheaper. But those of us who are coming in to promote the business as affiliates, we earn the jump start. So for every affiliate that also come on board with the same executive, you are earning another 28K. The beautiful thing about this compensation plan is that the system operates in unilevel. Unilevel structure means there is no limit to the number of persons I can bring on board. No limit. I can sign up 1,000. A couple of weeks ago, we had a call where our top leader from the US, Robert Hollis, was on board, and he made a statement. He said, in 5 years pushing this business, he has made over $4.5 million in commissions. And he also said he has directly signed up 6,800 people. That got me on my toes. I could not sleep. I kept on analyzing on my bed all night. This guy has signed up 6,800 people. Guys, on that alone, calculate 6,800 times $36. $6,800. I mean, 6,800 people times $36. You can have an idea of what he has earned on jump start commission alone. Let's move very fast as we round up because of time. We also have the rank bonus. Rank bonus. What this means is as you are growing your business volume, transactions are taking place in your organization, the company is also taking a snapshot of the business volume. They are taking a snapshot of the business volume. So if you generate 1,000, a total business volume of 1,000, you are recognized as a 1K affiliate. You can look at the ranking. You are recognized as a 1K affiliate. Let me break it down. If you bring in only 12 people that pick up executive pack in any calendar month, you are already a 1K affiliate. Once you achieve that, the company says, congratulations, take $100. Remember, you have earned all your jumpstart bonuses. This is awesome. You've earned all the jumpstart bonuses, but the business point or business volume is also translating to money now. So you can see why I say take note of the money and the points, because the point will eventually translate to money also. So if you hit 5K, the company says, thank you, you've done so well. Thank you so much, you have done so well. So they give you another $500 for hitting the 5K rank. If you hit 10K, you will earn $1,000 on 10K. Guys, I'm happy to announce to you that on this call tonight, in less than 3 weeks, we already have a 10K affiliate in our team. I want you to put another fire emoji on the chat box. If you're excited to hear what I just announced to you now, put fire emoji on the chat box. We already have 10K in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, we have 10K affiliate in the house. In fact, the man is putting me on my toes. He's putting me on my toes. I also came on board on the 17th of June. In 7 days, I hit the 1K rank. This is just to show you that it's doable. We are not a standard in any way. We are just making you to understand that this is doable. We also have, within that 7 days, I brought on board one of my partners from the North, Mr. Collins Obina, who also hit 1K rank in his first 10 days of doing this business. This is remarkable. This is awesome. Another beautiful thing about this compensation plan is in any calendar month that you hit higher rank, The company will not say because you hit this, maybe for example, you hit the 10K rank in 1 month, they will pay you backward. I've never seen anything like that before. They will pay you backward. What that means is on the 10K, you get your $1,000. On the 5K, you get your $500. Then on the 1K, you still get your $100. So if you hit 50K, they also pay you backward, $2,500, $1,000, $500, $100. So anytime you hit this rank, you get that incentive. Is a one-time payout. The first 2 commission, customer acquisition, and jumpstart bonuses are paid out weekly, but rank advancement is paid one time. Then binary points. The beautiful thing about this compensation plan is that everyone who signs up with your link is placed in the holding tank. So you have the responsibility of going back to sit behind your back end, your back office, to place them either on your left or right. You know how, you know the leaders that are very effective in your team, that that have this social strength. So what you need to do is you take your time and place them either on your left leg or your right leg. Everybody is positioned in your holding tank, and you have the responsibility to place them on your left or right. So let's assume at the end of the month, you on your right team, you have 1,000 business volume. On the left team, you have 500 business volume. The system takes a snapshot and look at the team, the leg where you have lesser business volume, and they pay out between 10 to 20% of that. Now, for you to qualify for this, let me quickly point out, make that clear. You need to do at least 90 BV on your left, 90 BV on your right. Then personally, you do your 90 BV. Then also your lesser leg must be at least 30 business volume, 300 BV, 300 business volume, because they don't want to be paying out $2, $3. So they just have a benchmark for the binary commission. So you must have a minimum of 300 business volume on your lesser leg to unlock your binary commission. Let's move to the check matching as we round up. The check matching is when you start earning on check matching when you hit 5K rank. From 5K rank, you can unlock the check matching. What that means is anybody in your binary or anybody in your entire network, your structure that ends on binary, you will also earn on that amount. Maybe, for example, Mr. Obina, who is my amazing leader, my partner from the North, if he makes $1,000 on binary, I'm going to earn a percentage on that as my check matching if I'm on 5K rank, about 30%. I think the other compensation plan slide breaks it down better. And you earn this to infinity generation. That is awesome. To infinity generation. As you advance in the rank, you unlock more generations to earn your matching bonus. Let's talk about the global pool bonus. Guys, I've been around the industry for a while. I've been around this industry for a while. I came on board network marketing in 2003 with Forever Living Products, and on like that to different companies. What am I trying to say? Most of the compensation plans I've studied, before you start talking about earning on global pool bonus. What is global pool? A certain percentage of the company's global sale. 2% in this case of My Daily Choice. 2% of their global sales. This company is currently operating in over 65 nations, over 65 countries. So what they do is at the end of the month, all their business volume in 65 nations, they pull out 2% and they set it aside as global pool bonus. In most companies that I have partnered with, you need to hit the biggest rank, the top rank, before you start talking of sharing from their sales. Or you need to be a shareholder. You need to own a share in the company before you start talking of their global sales. But let me bust your bubble, guys. On My Daily Choice, you can come in today, meet the requirement today, and earn from their global sales. If you are excited to hear that, I need fire emojis on the chat box. I sign up on My Daily Choice today, meet the requirement. And what is the requirement? If you can register 4 persons in any calendar month, if you can register 4 persons, whether they are picking up the builder pack or executive pack is irrelevant. As long as you have registered 4 persons that picks up the product, you are qualified for 1 share. I've never heard anything like this before. If you can sign up 4 persons, you are qualified for 1 share. To the glory of God, in the month of June, I got about 6 persons on board. which qualified me for 1 share. If I had gotten 2 more, I would have qualified for 2 shares because it is 4 to 1 share, 4 persons to 1 share. So, but notwithstanding, my partner also, Mr. Obina from the North, qualified for 2 shares last month. Imagine where the person you introduced into the business is making more money than you. That's one thing I love about this compensation plan. It doesn't matter who is bringing you in. You can earn more than your sponsor. It's about who is actually involving, who is pulling in the activity. So once you have 12 sign up, you are qualified for 3 shares. If you have 16 sign up, you are qualified for 4 shares. Now, after your registration, go through the leadership board in your back end. You'll see that Americans are crazy. Last month on the leadership board, on the leaderboard rather, I saw a lady that signed up thousands, over 6,000 people. Imagine the number of shares. And in June, 1 share was about $48. So you earn $48 multiple times in multiples of 4. So let's round up monthly rank bonuses. So for every month that you maintain your rank, either as 1K affiliate, 5K affiliate, 10K affiliate, the company place you on salary. Let me put it like that, salary, because you keep earning monthly as long as you are maintaining your rank. If you're advancing in rank, you earn the one-time payout. You also earn on the monthly aspect of it. Then lastly, we have the customer mastery bonus. All the commissions I've been explaining so far is for both customer and affiliate. So the system also takes a snapshot of the customer volume, customer, not affiliate now, customer volume in your team. And they say, for every time you generate a 5,000 customer business volume, the company gives you $250. We were on a 3-way call with Coach Josh, and he was sharing with us of a young man who just secured a deal for the 55-gallon of FFX. That 55-gallon already has given him 5,000 customer business volume. So that man is going to make $2,000 as his jumpstart bonus. He will make 5,000 BV by hitting 5K rank, and that is another $500 for him. He will still get $250 again on this customer mastery bonus. This is awesome, guys. This is awesome. This is a business that can liberate anyone that have foresight. It doesn't matter where you are. Let me quickly round up by making this statement. Where you are does not matter. Or rather, let me put it this way. If you are not tired of where you are is tired of you. I want somebody to put that on the comment box. If you are not tired of where you are is tired of you. You need to wake up to this opportunity, grab it with both hands and run with it. In the next 90 days, I assure you guys, we are going to be pulling out millions of dollars from this business. In the next couple of 12 months, 1 year, we are going to be seeing 250K rank, 100K rank of guys that have made millions from this business, because the oil and gas sector is for the big boys. The oil and gas sector is for the big boys. Thank you so much for giving me this audience tonight. Remember, I said you need to go over this compensation plan over and over and over for you to understand it better and better. And the top will be our starting point. Thank you and have a great night.
Man, can we just get into the comments, into the chat, and just drop, a round of applause, whatever emoji that explains your excitement, your appreciation. Can you just get into the chat section? Mr. Rufus did justice to the compensation plan. Mr. Caleb did an amazing job with the product. I mean, this, if you send this to anybody, they will tell you they understand it. This is an excellent job. This is awesome. I'm fired up. I'm excited. Look, so you guys can see the quality of leadership that you are connecting with. You are seeing the intellectual sagacity of the people that you are connecting with. So this, we mean business. So the question I just would ask you is, what do you see? I was asking some of the leaders in our private group, what are you seeing? What are you seeing? What are you seeing? With all that you have been presented with tonight, what do you see? What do you see? There's a reason why but you guys don't know me, but I've lost a lot of weight. It's been a goal that I've wanted to lose weight, because ever since COVID, I added weight because I got, And but I've lost over the past 1 month, I've lost weight. I went, to buy some stuff somewhere close by, and the girls were saying, wow, you've lost weight. How did you do it? Blah, blah, blah. I just smiled. I lost weight because I've been working. I've been getting 3 hours, 4 hours of sleep. My phone rings like 70, 80 times a day. I'm on the move. I'm working with a sense of urgency. What do you see? What will you do with this opportunity that has been placed in your hands? I hope that you see well. I hope to God that you see well. If I were you, I'll tell you what I did. I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link to the presentation. For those of you that need the slides, look, so your first steps is create your account. If you see what we see, create your account. It's free. Make your payment. Let me quickly share the payment information so that you can take your screenshot. Somebody saying, I see honey oil well. What are you seeing? What are you seeing? What are you seeing? Let me share my screen so that you get to see the payment information. So like you just mentioned to you guys, we've got people who, so today somebody decided that he wanted to do the 55 gallons. So he wanted to do the 55 gallons. That was today, this afternoon. We've got people who are coming in with, huge amounts of money because of what they are seeing. What are you seeing? So if you are on the call and you are ready for business and you're ready to take your slot, create your account, make your payment, okay? So take a screenshot of this. Somebody said, I see billions. You are seeing well. You are seeing well. It's as far as your eyes can see. Take a screenshot of this, okay? Take a screenshot. It has all the instructions. So make your payment into the company account, the price list, get the price list of the products, make your payment into the company account, okay? This is shipping information. Take a screenshot of this as well. Just take a screenshot. I'll leave this on so you can take a screenshot. So let me shock you guys. For those if you are here for the first time, okay, so we started this in June. I saw something. Of course, it was the Holy Spirit that brought this. Okay, I'm a Christian, and I believe that it is the Holy Spirit. So he says, I will teach you to profit. I will lead you in the way that you should go. Okay, so we cannot take this honor to ourselves. It is purely the work of God. And I believe that this is a setup for a wealth transfer. The fact that you are hearing about this now and you're not hearing about it in December, you should be giving God thanks tonight. You should do a thanksgiving. That God, thank you for bringing this now and not in December. Because between now and December, God, we would have done billions in volume, billions. And those who connect with us now would have positioned themselves to partake in the wealth transfer that is ongoing. This started with a simple vision. How can we get this into every household and every business? We're just kicking up. We haven't even started. This is just about a month in. But look at what God is doing. Connect quickly, guys. Connect into this fast. So if you've taken a screenshot of this, I just will put that again. Take a screenshot of that. Take a screenshot of that. If you're taking a screenshot of that, let me move to the price list. Take a screenshot of the price list. I'll get to the price list. Take a screenshot. Don't let anything delay. So I was going to tell you guys. So in the month of June, the amount of volume that we did in the month of June was more than what the company had done from November, December, January, February, March, April, May. What we did in June alone, the way people were rushing this in June, as soon as they saw the upward spike, the US sent a shipment of products. Before that shipment could arrive, the product at the warehouse ran out. Thank God the shipment has arrived in Lagos. It arrived last week. It's being cleared. Shipment will soon begin. okay? But because they are seeing how we are doing this business, they are seeing the huge demand. Another shipment has already left the US again on Saturday. Another shipment has left. So it is back to back. We're going to do this thing in billions. I mean, I don't know if Mr. Rufus touched on it. The potential for this is 42 billion a month. 42 billion a month. Type it in the comments. I will take my share. Nobody will take my place. The potential for this, if we capture the petrol market, is 42 billion a month. And we are empowered from within. We have the strength, we have the wisdom, we have the grace. The grace has been given, we will labor. We will put labor. We will bring a work ethic. Yes, I will take my share. Nobody will take my place. We will change our stories. So this is the price list. These are the different products available. So just, of course, we've already explained that the executive pack, you know, will give you a better positioning within the system. You get to reap more for the same labor. You get to reap more for the same labor. So thank you everyone for being on the call tonight. May the hand of God rest upon you. May you be empowered for greatness. May your heart be strengthened to believe. May your heart be strengthened to believe. This is the major thing that I want to leave us with tonight. Most of us don't believe. I'm praying that your heart will be strong enough to believe. I was sharing with a few leaders on the call this evening, something that Sam Adeyemi said at the Daystar Leadership Academy when I attended it. He said this. He said, the problem with most of us is that we don't believe. We don't believe. He said that if a prophecy has gone over your life, that this year you're going to catch a whale, and then 5 different prophets come and prophesy that this year you are going to catch a whale. He said the proof that you believe that word is that you will go to the Atlantic to go and fish. He said if you go to the stream in your backyard, that is a pointer to the fact that you don't believe, because you will never catch a whale at the stream in your backyard. Do you believe? Do you believe that you can make $1 million? The proof of your desire is in the strength of your pursuit. The proof of your belief is in how hard you choose to take action. This can give you $1 million. I want you to believe it and bring the work ethic to match that belief and see whether doors will not open for you, whether mountains will not bow before you. We are going to change stories. We are releasing people from shackles of bondage, of poverty. We are rewriting history, and we welcome you to join us. Thank you everyone for being on the call tonight. Tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. we'll be on the call. Don't come alone. Make sure that you get 5 to 10 people on this call. I'm going to open up. So we currently have a 100-person limit. I'm going to extend that limit tomorrow. This is not business as usual. We are breaking cycles. We're breaking chains. We're making impact, and we're creating wealth. We'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. God bless you, and have a wonderful night rest.